Welcome forward again to Reasoning at the Tree of Life right here with Jerome Sage Butler. I just want to thank you for following us on Celia Media, that is on Celia Media on YouTube and on Facebook, and also Celia Media on IG, right? So the revolution is continuing, yeah? So this topic currently I'm vibing on is greed. Now, greed is something that is seen completely in an almost positive light in a lot of the consumer materialist driven modern context. Greed seems to be the overwhelming drive that is leading people to feel as if they have a place in this life, a point to existence. Materialism explains the current age. Because if people don't feel like they're a part of the mechanism to have their cell phone, their swipe cards, their cars, their automated machines, their homes of the future, the internet of things and possibilities, the connection that has become a new cyber intertwined age, greed is a driving principle, leading individuals to placate themselves in the most disharmonious and hurtful way just to make a dollar on, yes, these internet works. So when I saw this plethora of, I would say, subhuman behavior and activities being well presented, I said to myself, why can't I present my version of wholesome truths, wholesome life, wholesome reality, or my reality, right? Without the macabre, indecent, unnatural actions and behavior. I will not dangle my friend's dignity and the dignity of my family nor my fellow humans, prostrated for fame and fortune. But a greed-driven age has caused us to disregard a lot of the deeper subtleties of human life, such as respect for human life. Now, with this incredible platform that is ever advancing and getting more vast, human beings are leading to even more macabre action to satisfy ever increasing human desires. The apartments that we lived in 30 years ago aren't satisfactory enough for us anymore. True word. Both in size and in the sense of presence, in the feng shui, in the sense of stature or well-being. We need more. More and more acquisitive states of mind has become the revolution of the new age. Because previously, to have the one statement car is no longer enough. To now have several statement cars, several statement outfits. I'm in the arts, I know entertainment in terms of its reach, in terms of pop culture, in terms of modern social and economic culture, has driven individuals to look their absolute material best, events after events after events after events, in this constant cycle of self-aggrandizement and self-promotion. Greed has been driving people to more and more material acquisition. To what end? Has it made these individuals more satisfied? Have they more escaped the age-old adage of human suffering and human ambiguity and human lack of fulfillment? I read their books, I watch their stories. They are no longer, or should I say, they are no more enlightened than the Sufi masters, than the masters of ancient, than the prophets of biblical old. They are no more enlightened than my great-grandmother or my great-grandfather. To me, they are more distracted, disingenuous, and have disenfranchised masses of people by leading to aberrant behaviors driven by greed. They are more materially wealthy, they are better dressed, they live in better apartments, but have lower states of moral tactitude and decorum. They have, in some cases, the wealthiest lifestyles, but most decrepit human behaviors. They are likened to everything inhuman. So has greed made better offerings in the human experience? I ask you to ask yourself, as your actions that has been driven towards gaining more to feeling more at home in yourself or at peace in yourself, has that truly satisfied when you truly have acquired your driving intentions, when you wanted that particular job and were willing to do anything to get it, when you wanted that particular position in your company and you were willing to do anything, including the most backbiting and the most venomous action towards co-workers just to secure a position that makes you feel more at peace in yourself. Did it truly satisfy when the lust of its glow just fell away and truth and reality take set? That greed usually leads to many states of selfishness where you're always usually by yourself, like the old story of that great king with all the gold in the world, but no one to share a tender kiss or a gentle moment with. So I implore you, those who are willing enough to examine their acquisitive mindsets and behavior driven by the context of modern civilization, look into how much greed is driving your need to have that new coat you keep talking about, or that new phone you keep talking about. When the phone you have or the coat you have isn't worn, it isn't old, and it certainly isn't out of date. It is sold to us as keeping up, but I'd rather keep up with nature, which is a cycle of constancy, than keep up with the Joneses, who can never ever seem to be satisfied with what they have. So in this culture of greed-driven dissatisfaction, I will say, I will try my utmost to strive towards more sharing, caring, and more equanimous actions, right? That can lead to something more beneficial for all of us, are all involved, or to all concerned. Strive towards more harmonious, more kind, caring actions. Reduce greed-driven activities and see if life doesn't begin to lighten, if nowhere else but in the heart, and the sense of well-being and presence will increase. This has been Jerome Sage Butler right here at the Tree of Life. Reasonings at the Tree of Life. Reminding you to follow us, Sealer Media, on Facebook and on YouTube and also on IG, or follow me, Jerome Sage Butler, on Facebook and also on IG, right? Because I'm so thankful for the people who have been responding on my page privately in the inbox, and I like that. You know, your autonomy, you know what I mean? And that anonymous thing I should say about you. I like that. It's more human. You know, as the word would say, pray in secret, and the Most High shall reward you out of your secret praise, right? But those who pray openly for an audience, the Most High shall certainly disgrace you in the presence of your ego-driven aggrandizing. Slew the beast of greed. Be kind. Share, even a kind word, a loving thought, a loving action. Smile with the person in the subway beside you. In all these modern worlds that teach you that the next person is a potential problem, is a potential hurt. Smile with the person next to you. Yeah? Give a pleasing thought to the next person that comes to your checkout window, to your teller window, that comes to your machine for your cash out. Greet them with a smile, not just for your job, but for your heart. Continue or start to be the gift you are to yourself and to your universe, to your cosmic reality.